What's up guys, Nathaniel from Dragon Blogger. So roughly 2 months ago, I did a review of this Pacific Tech professional tablet. It turned out to be a pretty good tablet. You can check out the review in the annotation right here, or you'll also be able to check it out in the link below. So 2 months later, my friend William from Pacific Tech sends me this Pacific Tech professional tablet. So now you may be asking yourself, what's the difference between this one and this one? Literally nothing besides the color. The first one I got from them was gold. This one is black. So they sent me this to do a review of it, but I can't very well just do a review of a color. So what I'll do in this one is I'll go over some features and some other things about this tablet that I didn't do in the first video. So first what we'll do is we'll talk about the camera on this tablet a little bit. So the camera on this tablet, the rear facing camera, is a 5 megapixel camera which can record at 1080p at 30 frames per second. And then the front facing camera right there is a 2 megapixel camera. So one of the weird things that I've noticed about this camera is even though the icon on this tablet for the camera shows that it's a 5.0 camera app, it actually isn't. It's ported from a much older version. So like I said, it has a 5 megapixel camera. We'll go ahead and take a photo so you can see how fast it takes photos. See, it took quite a while, almost roughly 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're about 5 seconds. The video on it, when you start recording, you have to kind of move it pretty slowly, because as soon as you start to move it, it gets a lot of motion blur. But one of the things I've also noticed while testing this camera is the video recording mode on this actually is a lot smoother and actually has a lot better quality than when you take pictures on this tablet. You can see here in the video that the colors are actually pretty vivid. The motion on it is pretty smooth. I mean, it is only 30 frames per second, but it still does look pretty good. And the pictures on this tablet just don't really weigh up, and you'll be able to see those in the written review of this tablet. Now I'm here with Need for Speed No Limits. It's one of the more graphically demanding games that is on the Google Play Store now, so I wanted to go ahead and play that and see how this tablet holds up. So far it appears that the tablet is actually running the game pretty well, but it almost looks like the game kind of scaled down the graphics quality for this tablet. I'm not sure if these are the graphics, but I don't think they would be, considering Need for Speed Most Wanted came out almost 4 years ago and has better graphics than a game that came out this year. Alright, so let's go ahead and change the controls to tilt and use the actual tablet to play the game. Oh, well, I didn't get to play much of it, but okay, so there's a bit of gameplay. So the tablet actually did hold up. Like I said, this actually has a quad-core processor, and its GPU does hold up with most games. So after doing some deep tests, I discovered that for some reason, whenever I ported over videos that I had recorded on my iPhone, they would not play on here, and it wasn't the format. It was just that they were completely too unstable to play. I think it might have been the codec. So if you have iPhone videos, you more than likely won't be able to play them on here without experiencing significant lag. But what I wanted to do, just to make sure that it wasn't just the codec or the format, is I wanted to transfer over a high resolution movie and see if that plays it. So I have Star Wars The Force Awakens here, and let's go ahead and play that a little bit and see if that plays well. I'll turn it up.
We're overwhelmed. What do we do? It isn't working. Black Leader, there's a break.
Alright, so the tablet appears to play movies very well, even if they're newer movies at 1080p resolution. The speakers on this tablet, however, aren't that great. They're kind of buzzy in a way. If you've ever experienced kind of lower quality speakers, it has like a buzzy, kind of like a white noise in the background, not true to what you're actually listening to. So next, let's go ahead and get a benchmark going. For this one, we're going to use AnTuTu benchmark. Alright, so I've got everything downloaded and ready to go, so let's go ahead and run the test. I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so like I said, I have a composite score of 21,816. So let's go ahead and compare that in the ranking system that AnTuTu uses. So, wow. Okay, so we have a score of 21,000. The number one slot on this benchmark on the ranking system is by the OnePlus 3, which is 140,288. So that is a huge gap. Let's go ahead and see if we can find where we sit. So we're not in the top 10. We're not in the top 20. We are actually really far away. Okay, so it looks like we scored 30. Yes, the Tab T9070S, which is what we're using, is nowhere close to even the top 20 or the top 10. I will, however, say that this tablet, for most people, it's going to be able to do what you want it to do. It's going to be able to play most games. It's going to be able to play most movies. But if you're a huge numbers guy and all the statistics and everything mean a lot to you, this might make a significant impact on your decision on buying this tablet. Go ahead and do now is we'll go ahead and do a sound test of the speakers that are on the back of this tablet. I have it at 50% volume. I'm going to increase it to 100, then I'm going to step away and create some distance. Alright guys, so there's some more tests with the Pacific Tech Professional tablet. This is a really great tablet. Is it the best performing tablet you'll ever use? No. Is it the worst? Definitely not. But the guys over there, they're really cool, man. They send you a 32GB SD card. They send you headphones, multiple chargers, a screen protector, and a nice leather case. So again, I'm going to leave a link in the description for you to check out my other review, which goes more into the specifications of the tablet. You can head over and check that out. I'll also leave a link in the description for you to check out the tablet itself. I'm Nathaniel from Dragon Blogger. Stay tuned, guys.
Disclaimer, this product was provided to the author to do a review. All opinions are 100% authors and authors alone. For more information, visit bit.ly/dbdisclose. To have your product or brand showcased on Dragon Blogger, visit bit.ly/reviewmyproduct. Thank you for watching.